Hello, this is Yahweasel. Here with me is IndieTimmie, and we are playing the worst version of Resident Evil 2 for the Tiger Gamecom.
It's weird how they continue to growl when they're on the ground.
Well, no, they growl. It's worse than that because they growl to indicate that they're dead. The growl means I'm dead now. It's utter nonsense.
Even though that growl normally means there's an alive zombie.
Right, well, of course it does, because dead things don't make sounds.
That's such a weird design choice.
It's just nonsense. So you have to sit here and wait for them to make a sound so you know that they're dead. It's just...
And also, they took out a door, I think, in that hallway with the liquor.
Quite possibly. There was one, I don't know if you noticed it, but there was one passage that was a door in one direction and not a door in the other direction.
Oh, okay. That might... Because you get like a handle or something in that door.
Right, the gear handle, or the yes, we'll get to that. With that exists. That is real.
Alright. I just don't know what exists anymore in this part.
Feel free to guess what the hell is going on.
Okay, so you're back here now.
Yep.
At least that makes sense in terms of the original.
And I mean, the map, you know, the map is consistent and helpful, and the area behaves how one would expect it to behave, so...
That's good. At least. I've noticed that you sometimes check your map when you're in front of a door.
Yes, just because... So, like, the map is always north-facing north, but, you know, you don't have a compass on screen, so I'm just trying to figure out, like, okay, if I'm facing this door, that means I must be facing that way on the... You know, I'm trying to orient myself, basically.
Okay. Had you passed this point?
I had not, no. And
okay.
It's gonna be a while before we figure out that fireplace. This is we're still at the figure out what all the puzzles are stage. It'll be a while before we get to actually solve all the puzzles.
I'm actually curious of what the fireplace gives you.
Well, we can spoil ahead. What is it supposed to give you? We're gonna do a little bit of backtracking here.
A lot of backtracking.
What are you supposed to get in the fireplace?
You normally get like a little red jewel.
Yep, that's what you get.
Wow.
Minus the red part, obviously.
Yeah, just a jewel. And then you get the other red jewel by pushing the statues.
Yeah. I mean, it follows the game. Both of those are absolutely correct.
At least that's correct.
Now
Everything else has been weird.
We went back out of fast motion because I hadn't gone down this hallway yet.
Okay. Let's see if... Trying to think of where this is.
Yeah, sorry. With the fast motion, it's probably not super easy to figure out where I just went.
No, that's alright. That's alright. I actually... Oh, wait, no, I think I have an idea. Yeah,
but it doesn't matter.
Key.
Diamond key.
Actually, that's right. That's where you'd need the diamond key. It's slowly becoming more in tune with the original. Weirdly.
I mean, I feel like they certainly tried. Like, whatever... By the way, notice I have 255 ammo. No coincidence. Naturally, the limit on ammo is we put this in an 8-bit number, so it goes up to 255.
Alright, then. You should just put that on the box on the box of the game. Resident Evil 2, we tried.
I have the original box. Incredibly, it wasn't just cartridge only. I have the original box, the original manual, everything.
Is it the same as the others? A zombie grabbing a wall or something?
Tell you what, between this video and the next, I'll get out the box and we can have a brief discussion about it.
Okay, I'm guessing it's different then.
Well, so I honestly don't remember. That's just,
okay.
I'm gonna have to actually go grab it to look at it.
Like, for anyone watching, Resident Evil 2 was like a huge part of my childhood, so that's why.
Being of course this Resident Evil 2. Possibly not.
Of course, I got called like a pleb because you had the N64 edition. It's the same thing. Like,
it's the same thing as we're playing right now.
Honestly, you can look it up. PS1 version, the N64 version, actually had no changes.
I feel like if we're gonna get angry about the N64 versus PlayStation version, you can, from now on, anytime somebody is, upset with you having played the N64 version, just mention this version.
Yeah, well, check out the GameCom version.
This is the only version Yahweasel has played. That's the universe he lives in.
I can't imagine if grown up with this. Like, I don't think... I don't know how my taste in games would have been.
So, like, I play a bunch of bootlegs on Nintendo, including the Resident Evil bootleg for Nintendo, and those are usually in Chinese, and those are usually...
Which, I mean, stuff like this in bootlegs can be fun, but...
What? So
done right.
The thing is, in video games in general, there's this huge variety in terms of how good the game is. By the way, we just jumped off of that.
Can we acknowledge there was no ladder cutscene?
No. There was. Oh, it is a ladder. Okay,
Yeah,
I assume we just jumped off.
No, you extend a ladder, but on this, it's just you just pop it into existence on the bottom.
I had no idea.
Yeah, there's usually a ladder there.
Oh, that's great. I genuinely, I saw that and I thought, did we just jump off of a balcony?
Why would they animate the stairs but not the ladder? I feel like the ladder would be easier.
It's gonna get even doofusier when you see that there is an animated ladder later.
Oh my god.
So they just didn't put the ladder animation in.
No, they just decided for you to just pop into existence. I've
decided you jumped off the edge. That's what Leon did. He was like, well, I could jump down there. Whee! Oh, my knees!
I mean, you do plenty of that in 4, so I guess it makes sense. What the?
So I wanted to test whether the save actually sort of worked reliably.
Okay.
And I decided the only way to do that dangerously was to quit, reload, and see that indeed I have all the same stuff, and later we'll see that I have all the same, all the enemies are still dead.
There it goes.
We return...
I like how it just immediately pops into the game. Usually when you choose something, it would do a creepy noise, and then Resident Evil 2.
Well, so that...
This just... Boop.
Resident Evil, it does that when you start up the cartridge, but once you load game... And yes, the menu sounds are very happy. They're...
Those are the normal noises.
Really?
Yeah, those are, sound for sound, the exact noises when you select an item.
Okay, well,
I'll give it that.
That's an odd choice from the original as opposed to an odd choice from this. So, in this stream, mostly
it was the 90s.
Fair enough. In this stream, mostly I wander around, make myself grow on a door, and be confused, so...
You even grow on the wall.
Yes! It's just that wall. And mind you, see, now I'm testing, do I grow on this wall? No. Do I grow on that wall? No. It's just this wall.
That's weird.
Do I grow on this wall? No. Do I grow on this wall? No.
Why specifically that location?
And it really does nothing. I tried so many times to make that wall do anything, and it just doesn't.
That's... Why would they put a door there?
This is me trying to stab the door. I'd never
tried everything with that wall.
Yes, I'd never actually used the knife in game because
Why does his arm go so far back?
He's got the most intense stabbing motion conceivable.
Like, his arm goes further back than any normal human should.
He's positioning his arm to stab himself in the lower back. And then he misses his own lower back and starts aiming for whatever's in front of him.
Hey, the helicopter looked more like a helicopter this time.
I mean...
you could actually see, like, the cockpit.
Well, you sort of see lines, so I certainly never guessed that it was supposed to be a helicopter. I could tell that it wasn't literally just a sphere. That's about it.
You said it looked like a meteor or something.
Yeah. By the way, that just wall there is a hallway, so great.
And zombies actually turned, because last time there was a turn, they didn't.
They just do, I don't know. It's so inconsistent. There's no rules.
Well, see, yeah, on the original Resident Evil 2, they're like, once they see you, they're just synced up to you. They'll find you wherever.
Right, and here you do have to get onto that screen, but then sometimes they can cross screens, sometimes they... And on it, like, look at this level, this scene design here. The reason I never went down there is that's clearly not a hallway. The wall just goes up to the wall. There's nothing there.
I don't know. The fixed camera doesn't work in this
style. The fixed 2D camera, and especially the layering is weird, so it's like you're going down a hall, but you're showing in front of it.
Where...
I think I'm on a balcony or something.
No, you're outside, and this is where you'd, like, pour water on the helicopter so that you could pass where you've passed multiple times.
Oh, okay. So they added this room in spite of the fact that the puzzle isn't there. And
like, you're supposed to find the wheel.
And instead, we found a still. And I spent an incredible amount of time trying to guess what you do with the still. And the answer is nothing.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lick. Okay.
Yep, there's a liquor there. This room exists for no reason. There's nothing you can accomplish here, but if you come out here, then you enjoy the experience of getting attacked by a liquor, and that's it. That's all you get. So
you don't, like, turn a wheel for water or something?
Nope. Of course not. Nope.
Okay. Because originally that's how you get past the helicopter.
Like, thank you for answering why this area exists at all, because I went out here, and I did this, and I figured, okay, well, that still or whatever it is obviously something that I don't have the piece for yet. And this is another growy wall magic.
Well, you can't... Wait, you're allowed to go in there.
What? Not in this game, you're not.
And there's supposed to be stairs out here.
All there is a still. This area is useless.
I feel like they just kept it out here just to be consistent with the original game.
That's what I have now learned. I had no idea why that was out there because I've beaten the game and never done anything useful with that area. But apparently it was there just because it was in the original. But it's such a mess with respect to the original anyway. Why does it matter?
Yeah, originally there's stairs there and you find a whole nother area.
So they added like half of that area for consistency with the original. No actual puzzle or anything. And end of sentence.
Alright. Then I'm gonna have a headache by the time we're done with this.
Welcome to Gamecom.
I don't want one.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to play Sonic for Gamecom? Because that's an option.
Oh, God. That should be the new phrase for Gamescom. By today, I don't want one. I don't know. For anyone who does like Gamescom...
No one likes the Gamecom. No one likes the Gamecom.
Alright.
Don't worry if you're offending. No one likes the Gamecom. It has a fan base of 0.
People just own it.
Well, people, the few people who own it, and it wasn't popular at the time. It didn't sell well. The few people who own it.
I wonder why.
Here's the room you were talking about. It is a room you could get into.
And it wasn't locked.
And it wasn't locked. Well, either it wasn't locked or it needed a key I already had, and I just didn't know.
Normally it needs the spade key, so...
I have the spade key in my inventory.
Oh, okay, so you probably... Whether or not you used it... The knife looks like a freaking sword.
And I couldn't pick up the Switch because I didn't have the inventory space for it, but I did figure out how to actually put things in the boxes, so...
I was about to ask why you kept the ink ribbons. Oh, you didn't? Okay.
I didn't. But remember, for a while, I had forgotten how to actually put anything in a box, because I am stupid.
Also, at the end of that hallway, it's supposed to be a printer, but it looked like a grill.
It's very hard to guess. It's very hard to guess.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We just launch right in with a fast motion.
I mean... Wait, why were they back?
Because I reloaded. I reloaded because or more accurately, I didn't save because I hadn't accomplished anything. So I reloaded and then twiddled about and figured, oh, well, obviously that gear goes on here, and it doesn't.
No. That gear, where's it go?
Well, we'll find it.
Well, originally that gear is for the ladder up there.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah, originally you used that gear for to bring down the ladder in the main hall.
Oh, my God.
But the ladder's just there.
Okay, well, we do use it for something, but not that.
Probably something you don't even need a gear for. Also, I do recognize... Okay, you're in the library now where you'd get the chessman piece.
Well, there certainly are no chess pieces here, so...
Well, where you got the chess piece, you got the club key.
Right.
Oh, there was a door back there, too. Unless you came out of there.
I guess I was just trying to explore that area thoroughly before going in. This is new.
This looks exactly the same.
Well, everything looks exactly the same.
Oh my god.
And they put them right next to you. So annoying. At least it was a very screen checkable area. They come across the screen and then I'm in complete control.
It's true. I don't think that ever happens in the original game.
I did not need to screen check there. He was clear across the screen. I just get the, you find a strategy that works and you just stick with it.
Well, I mean, you were so far into this game that you just wanted more than anything to stay alive.
Yeah,
you
pretty
just
much.
wanted to be done.
Yeah. Which is, I imagine that feeling is partially also something you get in the original. That I've gotten so far. I need to survive this.
Oh yeah, there are moments like that. I kind of felt that way when. Have you ever heard of a game called Changed?
No.
It's very, very. It's unnecessarily hard to make it seem longer.
Ah, one of those. One of these there are 3 levels, and each will take you 7 trillion tries to actually make any progress.
I mean, it's not a bad story, but...
Have any idea what that cutscene was? Because it was just blackness.
You turn the gear, and then the stairs come down.
Yep.
And you're just standing there.
I think I was trying to figure out what just happened.
Oh. Yeah, normally it shows you what happened.
Well, there was that, brief something, but it was like an image that's unrecognizable, so...
So normally in here, you would throw items into a chute where you could pick them up later. And you'd have to put a gear here.
So you do have to put a gear here. We'll find that later. The other part of that. Oh my! I think you're really going to appreciate the other part of that you said.
The chute?
Yes, I cannot wait until we get back to that, judging by your description of what happens.
Well, yeah, normally you'd throw items there and you'd pick them up in a different area.
Is that so? I was hoping I could just grab one of those big gears and stick it there, but nope.
No, you actually got... Okay.
Another one of those, I guess I just jumped off moments.
No jumping animation.
Nope.
You know, you would be disoriented for a while if that happened.
Yeah. Yeah. You would be disoriented if this game happened, I agree.
I mean, well, like, no falling animation. You're just there.
Yup. Hey, look, it's another one of those difficult to find areas.
Oh my god.
And it's nothing.
Yeah, I think this room just had the gear and that was it.
Not in this game, it doesn't. It has nothing.
Oh, this isn't the room where you got the gear?
No.
Oh, it looks so similar.
Everything looks identical, yep. I'm so glad I brought you along.
Oh.
I finally figured out.
Wow. The
And then a
actually
red
looked similar.
jewel grows out of nothing.
Red jewel number 2.
And then I sit here and go, what? I have a red jewel? What do I do with this?
Those are used to get another chessman piece.
Are they?
Yeah. There's like 4 chessman pieces in all, and then they unlock a door right before a boss fight.
Do they? Not in this game, they don't.
Oh, God. Okay, this is the room where you get the gear.
This?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're supposed to use the lighter.
Well,
all right.
Whatever. So okay, this is the puzzle to me. There's 3 like payphones on the wall, and you press a button and it turns on or off a light.
Well, okay. Originally, you're supposed to light something on fire. They're like candles.
Okay.
But for some reason here, you're just pushing a button, I guess.
Yep. Yeah. Just push the normal action button, and then it just blink turns on, and that's
And then
it.
that back there opens up to the gear.
Oh, just by turning on all 3 of those?
No, you have to do it in a certain order.
Okay, so that is preserved. You have to do it in the right order.
I think it's like left, right, middle. I think.
We
It's
might
been a
be
long
able to
time.
tell what order I did it in eventually, but I don't know if I figured out that puzzle here. I think I went, well, it must be in some order. No, first I thought maybe it's some combination. That, like, maybe this one and that one. There's no hint or anything, so I was just like, well, okay, I'll try those 2, and...
No, there's no confirmation noise when you hit the right one first. Because normally, a game would do that. I think there's like a hint somewhere.
Well, so this will tell you when you hit the right one, but we'll get that eventually. I didn't know it was in order at that point because there was no hints at all. So
okay, like I think there's like a piece of paper that tells you like the angel on the left is the angel on the right. Oh, okay, you're pushing the statues now.
It's weird because you have to sort of stand next to them, but you could also stand right in front of them, so it was just non-obvious that was even a thing. But hey, we got another jewel.
I'm guessing, once again, you had no idea what it was for.
Oh, of course. It's like, well, now I've got 2 jewels. Great.
Did you put the jewels away?
Probably.
Okay.
Let's go with yes.
You always need room.
There we go. Looks like I didn't.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Looks like I clicked around until something, whatever that was, happened, and that gave me another key.
You do get a key there. God, we're getting to the point where I'm kind of hazy on the game.
And it's super helping to be playing this version of it.
Like, I still remember quite a bit, but it's like, as far as like little things like keys and stuff.
Well, bear in mind, I mean, it could also be different, because you were saying, at certain places you get chess pieces. There are no chess pieces in this game, so...
of course.
There are none, so there's not going to be any point with that similarity.
Alright, why would they take out... So, I'm wondering if they took out the boss fight then.
I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, do leave a like below. Cheers from Yahweasel and IndieTimmie.